Welcome in Efficient Graphic Design channel. In today's lesson, I will show you how to clean and remove traces for images. Like you can observe in this first image, we remove the foot traces from the beach in a very professional way. Like you can notice here. Same in the second image, we remove the body from the rocks and we get a very clean image with any prints and traces that someone was standing here. To learn how to do that, let's jump in Photoshop. But before we begin, if you don't have the Adobe Photoshop installed in your machine, I placed the link in the description below where you can download the last version of Adobe Photoshop for free. And if you have any problem installing the software, just leave me a comment and I will reply to help you. So let's get started. This is the first image we are going to work with. Alright, so the first thing we are going to do is create a new layer which is empty, and we select the layer we create, the empty layer, and we go to the Smooth Healing Brush tool. We use the Smooth Healing Brush tool. Alright, we change a little size. We choose the content aware. We deactivate the Simple All Layer option. I'm sorry, we have to activate it. Simple All Layer, and we make sure that we are choosing and selecting the empty layer we create and not the image layer. And we begin using the Smooth Healing Brush tool. Like you can see, it is very efficient in this case. And be careful, we are using the Smooth Healing Brush tool on the empty layer and not directly in the layer of the image. We use it on the layer we create, the empty layer we create, which is at the top. Like you can see, it's clear the traces, the footprints, very efficiently and very professionally. Like you can see, if I made the layer I create on and off, I can see the original image with the footprints. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing with this image here. Okay, so I'm creating a copy of the image using Ctrl G, of course. I duplicate the image, and this time I will use the same tool, the Smooth Healing Brush tool, but I will deactivate the Simple All Layers, and I begin removing the body from the rocks standing here. But this time I didn't make the same technique, but this time I am doing the work on the duplicated layer I created. I didn't create an empty layer. It depends, of course, on the image I am trying to work with. In this case here, it's more likely to work with the tool, the Smooth Healing Brush tool, directly on the image without creating an empty layer like we did earlier in the beach, in the footprints in the beach. Like you can see, if I make the layer on and off, I can see the original image, so I can notice the difference I get in the results I'm getting using, of course, the Smooth Healing Brush tool. That's the results, guys. It is very good. Alright, I wish you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to get the tutorials coming up. And if you have any issues, leave me a comment and I will reply to help you. Thanks for watching and see you in the next tutorials.